Morning, folks. Now, we all know how to behave like a decent human being, how to behave like a pilgrim. Or do we? Now, some people, many people, say I'm ignorant, cold-hearted, a dickhead in general. But believe me or not, even I have moral standards. And for me, moral begins there when it starts affecting other people. Now, what I want to tell you is not in any kind of logical order or order of importance, or just take it as it is. Now, when you arrive at the albergue, do not put your dirty backpack on the bed. And please, take first a shower, dress up with fresh clothes, and then lie down for a nap. On my way to Porto Marine, I passed a guy, and later I found out, unfortunately, we shared the same albergue. And when I arrived at the albergue, he was already down for a nap in his dirty hiking clothes. And yeah, he was in the bed till dinner, showed up at dinner in his same dirty hiking clothes. He went to bed in his same dirty clothes and started walking the next day with the same dirty clothes. No. And you always have to take into account one thing. Bed bugs don't show up because of nasty albergues. Bed bugs travel with dirty pilgrims. Now, when you're at the albergue, respect other people's needs. Means when the lights go out, usually 10 o'clock, could be that some people want to sleep. So, if you don't want to sleep at 10 o'clock, it's perfectly fine. But when you enter the dormitory later, be quiet, please. During the day, it's the other way around. There are people who, after they arrive at the albergue, take a shower, in best case, go to bed, sleep until dinner, and then go to bed again. I don't know how they do it, but it's okay. But do not expect that other pilgrims don't make any noises and that it's your sleeping room. It is not. An albergue is a busy place during the day. Some albergues have a kitchen that you can use. And yeah, some people do it for fun. Some because they want to save some money. Or if they have special nutrition needs. And I like that. But after using the kitchen, sometimes I wonder where those people come from. What they think. Who will clean up the kitchen afterwards? A kind of nanny or a mother showing up, cleaning up the dirty dishes. I don't know. Clean the kitchen. Now that we talk about the kitchen, when somebody offers you to cook for you or to invite you for a dinner that he or they cook. For hell's sake, pay them without being asked for. We were a group of 4 and we were once in an albergue and we wanted to cook something decent. And we asked the people, you want to join us for dinner? Okay. So we were around, I don't know, 10 or 12 people. And I said to my dudes, okay, you cook, I do the shopping. And I did the shopping. Very nice food. We had pasta, antipasto, salad, even a dessert and an excellent wine, 3 bottles. And I paid around, I don't know, 50 euros. And we didn't collect money in advance because some days ago, I was at the albergue at Ontanas, and the former hospitalero, Manuel, he said he made the best paella on the Camino. Not sure if it was the best one, but in the top 3. And he said, you don't pay me now, you have dinner, and after that, you decide how much it was worth. Now later, after dinner was over, paella, red wine, there were some people who didn't give anything at all. And the paella was excellent. Now back to my story. So I went for shopping for about 50 euros. We had an awesome dinner, big fun. And yeah, after the dinner, we handed around a small mug. And I said, okay, would be nice if you drop me some euros for the groceries. And what can I tell you? At the end, I had the amazing sum of 13 euros for 10 to 12 people. Kind of embarrassing. Next topic out of the albergue. Now when you walk some hours, and there's a nice bar, a nice cafe, the terrace, you sit outside with café con leche, beer, zumo de naranja, whatever. Guys, you're not at McDonald's. Sometimes people, in general, when it's more than one, they leave the table like a battlefield. Clutter all over the table, rubbish. They cleaned up backpacks, empty boxes of cigarettes stuffed into the glasses, cigarette butts in the coffee cups. Boah! You always have to think that people are working at the bar, especially on the Camino, can be a busy time. They have a lot of things to do. And when you've finished your drink or your snack, for God's sake, take your dishes, bring them back to the counter. It's not a big deal. By the way, this is where the rule leave no traces kicks in. And as we are in the restaurant, especially for my friends abroad, when the bill says tip included, doesn't mean that you're not allowed to tip. So when you buy a coffee for €1.20 and you pay €1.50 and they give you 30 cents back for change, damn, leave the 30 cents on the plate. Same area, different topic. Same but different. Especially in Spain, when you want to withdraw cash from the ATM, sometimes a little tricky. Now let's say in Germany, when you withdraw 50 euros, in general, you get, I don't know, 2 notes for 20, 1 for 10, 2 for 5. In Spain in general, if you want to withdraw 50, you get 1 note of 50. Now when you start walking and want to stop for breakfast, let's say 7 o'clock, and you pay with 50 euros for your coffee and your croissant, people are not very happy. And it's even more difficult for the albergues, particularly the smaller albergues, let's say 20 beds. Now if you do some calculation, let's say 20 beds, let's say 10 euro per bed, maybe, I don't know, 10 euro for dinner, means the albergues have a turnover from max 400 euros a day. That's not much. Now when you get to the albergue and pay with 50 euros, might be okay. The second one pays with a 50, it's okay. The third one might have problems. And the fourth one may be impossible. You always have to take into account they don't have much turnover, and you cannot expect that they have change for thousands of euros in their small cash desk. And for that scenario, I highly recommend. That's what I do at least. Before I start my Camino, I go to the bank, change my money in small notes, 20, 10, 5, not bigger than 20. And I also take some coins, 1 and 2 euros for washer and dryer. Less problem for the people, less problems for you. Everybody's happy. Life can be so easy. Now the last point regarding money, it's many places offer drinks, food, donativo, means donation. Give as much as you want. Even if you don't have any money, grab a drink, take an apple, it's fine. What do you think? How many people don't leave anything, although they have money? Lots. And sometimes it's like a Cologne cathedral, you know, when you want to light a candle. There's a box for donation, and you can see people digging for the smallest coins that they have to drop it into the box so that it makes a sound. Now if you don't want some of the goods that they offer, don't take it. You can donate anyway, it's no problem. But if you take something, pay. Those guys have to pay for the stuff themselves. Now for something more serious. You know, legend says that if you die while walking the Camino de Santiago, you go straight up to heaven without any waiting time in purgatory. It's a nice thought, I like. People die on the Camino, it's normal. Hundreds of thousands of people walk to Santiago every year. And yeah, when you die on the Camino, many times people place a cross on the way. Yeah, it's like a tombstone more or less. Yeah, you can walk on by, leave something there, whatever you want to do. Anyway, now, on my first Camino, it was still in Navarra, I passed a cross. It was a beautiful cross, and it was a picture of a middle-aged woman. I don't know, I don't remember the name, maybe, let's say Rosalia. And there was an inscription, it said, inscription, is it right? I don't know. Saying, Rosalia walked the Camino Frances, she died this and this day, fin de Camino. And there were flowers all around, notes, prayers, and I sat down there for some minutes with my deep thoughts, said a prayer, started crying. It was my first breakdown on the Camino. Anyway, and yeah, I started walking again, and then shortly after I heard after me giggling and people yelling and stuff. And I turned around and there was a group of, let's say, pilgrims standing around the cross, making selfie, group pictures, laughing, having fun, having a good time. And I'm wondering what people do with those pictures. Do they post it on Facebook like, oh, isn't that nice? Somebody died and I'm here having a good time. Respect the dead. Por favor. Now, last point, you finally made it to Santiago. Congratulations. And you want to join the Pilgrim's Mess. You want to see the Botafumeiro. And yeah, if you've never been there, it's a busy place. Very loud, very noisy. There's a security guy, when every 5 minutes he goes to the microphone and says, "Silencio, por favor, quiet please." Every 5 minutes. And shortly before the mass begins, with the Botafumeiro, goes to the microphone and says, "No flashlights please, no video please, you should be normal." And then the mass begins, and they swing the Botafumeiro. And it's like when Madonna is coming. People jump off of the benches, run into the middle aisle with their video cameras and with their smartphones. It's embarrassing. I have no other word for that. It's embarrassing. I don't know what people are doing with those kind of videos. In my opinion, the same people who are recording when they're going to a concert instead of enjoying the moment. And try yourself. Google Botafumeiro Santiago. Thousands of videos of people who shouldn't shoot any videos. Anyway, your video won't be any different. It's all the same. What you do with that, stop it. After all I want to tell you is try to be a decent human being, especially on the Camino. Try to not bother your fellow pilgrims. And take this attitude back home. And you will find out people are happier interacting with you. People are friendlier. Life becomes so much easier. Dare I tell you, I like English very much. Didn't learn it. 15 minutes from my home. Never been here before. Nice. Anyway, that being said, 4 weeks to go. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay pilgrim. Buen camino.